I'm Orlando Owen, Re-Masculation coach and personal sexual fitness instructor to women. I'm totally excited about coming to Oslo to join my friend Morton Hake at this very amazing event. What's particularly exciting about it to me is that at this particular event there's going to be something very strange, something very bizarre, something very exotic present. It's going to be hopefully in the audience, and what it's going to be is this very strange phenomenon called women. Now, one of my gripes, I'm not your typical PUA. As a matter of fact, I'm probably the opposite of a PUA. I have never ever picked up a woman in my life, other than, as my friend Johnny Saporna would say, keeping my back straight and lifting from the legs. But the point is, the whole mentality of pickup and the whole community at large has had always one really big problem, and that problem to me is that it's mostly been operating in a virtual vacuum. You know, it's been happening. Most guys have been teaching other men, and it's been always like this guy thing, and trying to be men about it. But when I see guys going out there and picking up women or dressing up in feather boas, it really rubs me the wrong way, and I think something's really got to change. And most of that stuff happens so far removed from women. I don't mean just physically, because when you're going out to clubs and other places like that, you're meeting women, you're physically there. But what's wrong about the context of it is that the only time women are really involved in this community, by and large, with few exceptions, is that it's in the context of trying to meet them. It's trying to pick them up. And whenever you see women, it's always limiting yourself to being in clubs and bars where guys are trying to outcool each other and women are trying to outbitch each other, and it's part of the culture to be a bitch now in the club. It's probably the most hostile environment for meeting women outside of Antarctica. And as my friend Psych PUA, Jared, always says, clubs are designed to make men fail. So rather than going out there, women love to be seduced, but they hate to be hit on, they hate to be picked up. Nobody wants to, wake up in the morning and say, I've been picked up, and there's a lot of buyer's remorse. This is where you guys get the LMR, as you call it, last minute resistance. That never happens to a true seducer. It just doesn't. And the reason is he's connecting with women. And how do I know all this stuff? Well, guess who I know it from? It's from women, because yes, I've been teaching probably maybe 400 or 500 guys in the last 5 years. But I've probably been teaching about 5 to 6 times that many women in the art of advanced sensuality, getting better orgasms, being better women. And my mission is to bring men and women together. And by the rule of 80-20, about 80% of the issues, the emotional problems that people have, really are very much in common and not gender specific. And I've been working with so many women, getting rid of all their own insecurities and helping guys. Guys have approached me about 5-10 years ago when I ran into a lot of guys, and they said, what do you do with these women? How do you get them to do all that stuff and squirting orgasms? And I said, very simple. And I said, well, teach us. So very reluctantly, I kind of became a teacher of guys. And this is why I'm not your typical PUA. It's the completely wrong mindset. And what I'm really about is getting men and women, bringing you guys together so that you get rid of all the bullshit, of all the stuff that's been planted in you guys from society, or even the pickup community has planted so much bullshit in guys' heads, and it's time for that stuff to stop. It really needs to go. It's just not happening. And so that is what I'm excited about, thinking way outside the PUA box, the pickup box, or even the seduction box, or even the personality or deep inner game stuff. I'm going to show you some stuff. If you come to Oslo, I'm going to show you some stuff you've never seen before. I'll do a 3-hour free workshop with you guys. And for you women watching this is for you as well. You're going to learn some incredible stuff. You're going to get rid of some emotional stuff that you never even knew you had, but it's been running you, it's been holding you back, whether you know it or not. And a lot of the problems, I'd say almost all the problems we see today in society, but especially between men and women, can easily be resolved if you just know how and what to do. And this is where I come in, helping you guys. I'm looking forward to seeing you in Oslo, and there'll be a 3-hour free workshop. And if you want to join that, sign up early, because it's going to be a very limited number of seats, simply because the intensity of the work limits the group. This is not a takeaway. This is simply because I can't work with a group of larger than maybe 10 or 12 people maximum. Okay, so if you want to be part of that, sign up, contact Morton or contact the event guys or contact me, Orlando Owen, and I'll reserve you a space. If you're really serious about making a change, be there. See you in Oslo.